And the story of the night, then, is that from all the swings of fortune and the polls and the results, we believe that Labour is now set for having a clear overall majority, although it is still a slender one. And it may, in fact, be difficult to sustain if the going is as hard as Mr. Wilson said to us and said to Michael Charlton at Huyton. For Mr. Wilson, then, there are the pleasures and the pains of remaking his government and setting course for the 2.5 years of hard slog, hell of a time, all these phrases which are used but which we now perhaps all know are for real. For Mr. Heath, he is no doubt going to remain at the disposal of his party. And for Mr. Heath, the question is, as Mr. Carr was saying a short while ago perhaps, whether or not his forecasts are proved right or wrong. Now, David, your view so far?
Well, for the 6th time in 9 elections, we've got a close result. It is odd the way the British electoral system, which can so easily produce landslides, keeps us on the margin. Like in 1910, the last time we had 2 elections in a year, very few seats have changed hands. Only 23 seats, I think, on the results so far tonight have changed hands, despite all we've said about the volatility of the electorate. The turnout has gone down fairly uniformly across the country by about 7%. Only in Carmarthen, that super-marginal, did it actually go up. The Liberal share of the vote has gone down everywhere. The squeeze hasn't happened. The Nationalists have done well at Conservatives' expense in Scotland, at Labour's expense in Wales.
And Bob?
Well, I think it's a difficult outcome, really, because the computer is saying there will be a 6-seat majority overall for Labour, and it will be based upon 40 to 41% of the vote. Now, that is the smallest share of the vote that any majority government has had in 60 years. And it's a very, very precarious and difficult situation if we are moving into the kind of trouble that all the party leaders say we are.
We'll now give you the final prediction for early this morning anyway. Labour to finish with 321 seats, Conservatives with 276, Liberals with 11, and others, that's Nationalists in Scotland, Wales, and the Ulster Unionists we hear from Northern Ireland tomorrow. And for the moment, in the second general election of 1974, we say good morning, but of course we'll be back with a breakfast programme later.